Hey, good morning, church. Hope you guys are having a great morning so far. So, as you know, we are studying through Revelation, and we are into chapter 17 today. So what we just finished in chapter 16 were the 7 bowls. So there were 7 angels that each had a bowl, right? And each bowl brought a different plague onto the world. So if we jump right into verse 1, it says, "Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and spoke with me." So pause right there. Wouldn't that be a little scary if you're John, right? Wouldn't it be a little scary if one of the 7 angels that just released a devastating plague on the earth is coming to you, right? It'd be a little scary, right? But let's see. So he said, the angel says, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the notorious prostitute who sits on many waters. The kings of the earth committed sexual immorality with her, and those who live on the earth became drunk on the wine of her sexual immorality." So the angel comes up, and instead of giving a plague to John or whatever, or doing anything like that, he explained that he's going to show John this woman, right? So then verse 3 says, "So he carried me away in the spirit to a desert." Sorry. So he did what he said, right? I'm going to show you this woman, and they went, right? So if you keep reading, it says, "I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names, had 7 heads and 10 horns." So we're starting the description of what's going on, right? You see a woman on top of a beast, and back in chapter 12, we just talked about a beast that had 7 heads and 10 horns, right? But then in verse 4, you get a description of the woman, and then on verse 5, you still get a description of the woman, but there's something key about it. It says, "On her forehead a cryptic name is written, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes and of the vile things of the earth," right? So then this whole chapter is very imagery heavy. It's very descriptive. But right there we have the image of this woman that they described sitting on the beast of the same description that we saw back in chapter 12, right? And so you might be thinking, what is this beast? It's mentioned again already. So what is this beast? Well, if you keep reading the rest of the chapter, it talks about what this beast is and what the 7 heads stands for and what the 10 horns stand for. And I'll let you guys read through that and think about it on your own. But if you keep reading, that's what you keep getting, right? But I want to draw special attention to the closing of the chapter, verse 17. It says, "For God has put it into their hearts to carry out his plan by having one purpose and to give their kingdom to the beast until God's words are accomplished," right? So you see that what the beast is going to do and what has gone on in this chapter so far and everything. But then that verse right there really should give you, some hope. It's telling you that God is in control. It's right there saying he's letting this happen. He's it says right there, "He's put it into their hearts to carry out his plan by having one purpose and to give their kingdom to the beast until God's words are accomplished." Those 4 words right there, God's words are accomplished. That should give you some hope that even all this stuff that's scary, God is in control and he's letting it happen and he's doing it for a reason. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. God bless.